Another week, another segment of Weather Kids.
Yeah, tonight we have meteorologist Haley Vaughn showing us how to grow rainbows at home.
Hi, I'm meteorologist Haley Vaughn with Mrs. Tiller's first grade class here at Gobles Elementary. Today's weather experiment is going to be a growing rainbow that you can do at home. All you need is some small little glasses, ideally warm water in those glasses. And all we need also is some really good quality paper towel, scissors, and also a ruler, and this is why. We need to have markers, good call, yes, we also need those markers. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold our paper towel in half, and it has to be exactly 7.5 inches in order for it to work properly. So we're gonna measure this out, has to be exactly 7.5 inches. And just to be safe, I'm going to cut it for everybody, and ideally if you're doing this at home, try to also do it with a parent to cut it exactly at 7.5 inches. And then we're going to color it. You're going to want to draw lines at the end. So the goal is that you're going to be drawing the colors on both sides of the paper towel, and you're doing it perfectly there. It wants to be lines, and honey, you can go ahead and draw whatever colors you want, and eventually we're going to stick it in the water. Now what we want to do is we want to have colors on both sides, and it has to go in the water just the right amount, and then it eventually will spread. And you'll notice that it takes a little while, but it eventually is going to connect the colors, and it's spreading just like a rainbow. And the reason is because the water is getting into that paper towel, and it wants to spread, and it wants to take the color with it, so it spreads it, which is really cool. But yeah, so you guys can try this at home, and if you, oh, good job, yeah, it's exactly that. It is orange, and you had all those different colors and you blended them together, and if you guys look really close, it's doing it right now. You can actually see where the colors are blending, and it's spreading, and it's creating a little tiny rainbow.
It's taking a minute.
It is, it takes a little bit, it takes some time, but then eventually it will connect, and it's a rainbow. So you guys can check this out. It's of course a mix of a lot of different things. Every single kit, it's gonna look a little bit different depending on the colors you use, but we'll have the entire experiment on fox17online.com.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, that one
rainbows
was a little bit more challenging to explain. I definitely should have done it a little bit better, but what we can do is you can head to fox17online.com, completely written out in the best description, and then you're able to do it at home, and it's actually really cool.
Yeah, I think you did a great job, and the kids did a great job too.
You learn how to make a rainbow, and you taught them how to be a little patient at the same time.
There you go.
And that was our last experiment, so by the end they're like, all right, let's party, let's go and have some fun, but we had to hold in that patience. So thank you to all of the students. They were all incredible. But